Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the Clark Network. This is the Ryan A. Clark Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for all the recent support, the comments, and everything. I really appreciate it. It's only helping me motivate me to grow the channel more, and I have more ideas coming, more topics, and things like that. So I just want to say thank you again, and please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Share. Thank you. In this video, I wanted to talk about my Sixers. We're here at the halfway point in the season, and I'm curious, my Sixers fans, basketball fans, what do you guys think about the season so far? The Sixers are 30-24, and I just want to touch on some of the highs and the lows, and a little bit of what I think is coming this the rest of the season. I want to start off with the good. All-star Tyrese Maxey averaging 28 and 7. Damn, 29. I'll give him 29. 29 and 7. I think he's having a really great year, all-star year. I think he's now establishing himself as the new leader of the team. I don't think Embiid is going to give it up that easily, of course, but I think Maxi's finally starting to turn the corner and being more of a leader. I've noticed him being a lot more vocal, and I like that. And I think it's about time that it happens because it's not a slight to Embiid. It's just, how his body is, but he hasn't been able to hold up. And I think with Maxey kind of being there more, he's more available, and the best ability is availability, of course. So I think him being more involved, and you see him kind of, showing edge comb more and more involved, just seeing him being more involved. And I think that with him growing his game and him being more of a vocal leader, I think he's about to establish himself more as the new face of the Sixers. And I'm cool with that. I think with the league being more fast paced and shooting and things like that, I do think that, I think it's cool for Maxey to take a new role as a leader. And at the time the Sixers were at their peak was by a small guard. Not saying Maxey's small, but it's more of I think it might be time to go back to a guard led team, and let's see how it goes from there. I'm ready for it. Also, I do want to highlight VJ Edgecombe, the MVP of the Rising Stars game, which I did think was a good game, which I talk about another video. But he was the MVP last night, and as you saw last night, for those who watched, he got the dog in him. He led Team Vince to the win, overall in the tournament. And I think that showed most pretty much his season. He's averaging 15 and 5, and I really like what he's bringing to the Sixers. There's some comparisons. I kind of look at him as a young Jimmy Butler on Chicago. I think he got that dog in him, and I'm really curious to see how he evolves throughout the season. I don't expect a finished project, now or anything like that, but it's good to see that he's on the up. And right now, I would say he's probably third in Rookie of the Year standings, which is good because Sixers. We have I think with young talent that we don't if we don't see instant success, we're getting rid of him. And I think with VJ showing that he's going to be around for a while, so I'm glad to see that, and I like what he's doing so far. I like what he's doing. He's all around guy. He's a 3-and-D guy. I'm not sorry, not all around. He's a 3-and-D guy right now, and I think he's going to develop pretty well, especially around Maxey and Grimes. And I think he's gonna be good. And I also got to give it up to him. Joel Embiid, he's been playing. I can't deny that he's been playing well. And so far this season, he's averaging 26 and 7, which is amazing. And he's been tearing it up when he's playing. So I can't put too much on him. He's played I would say a good amount of games, and I can't really be upset with how he's doing this year. Would you like to see him more? Yes, but for the managing part of it, he's managed it well. He's pretty much only missed the times where he's supposed to miss. It's not really due to much more than that. And when he's on the court, he's balling. So there's some who felt like he should have been an all-star. I don't know. I kind of don't think so, but I like what he's doing. I like that he's getting the time that he needs on and off the court. So I think if he continues to manage it out well, hopefully the Sixers can see some success. Some of the negatives going on through the season. I think the biggest one is the obvious one, the Paul George suspension. I think that'll really hurt the team because Paul George is supposed to be a key role player. So I think him not getting in and missing time he's going to miss pretty much the rest of this second half of the season. I think it's going to hurt the chemistry of the team. It's just not a good look at all, especially for him and how this Sixers contract's been going. A lot of fans are kind of over him, including myself. So I don't know, man. Paul George, Paul George. I just don't think this is working out, and I think the contract is so bad you can't trade him, and we have to see where it goes from here. I mean, I don't. It's gonna be tough to just insert him right back into the fold and think that it's gonna just click, especially with the playoffs coming in. Teams are just everybody's gonna be clicking. Everybody's gonna turn up now at the second half of the season, and I think having one of our best players injured most of the year and now on suspension, I think that really, really messes up the team chemistry a bit. But hopefully other guys step up. Barlow's been playing pretty good. Drummond's been okay. I think the Sixers will be okay, but I think if they want to get to championship level where we all think they can go, I think he has to be there and he has to be, I wouldn't say Pacers PG, but I mean I think at least OKC PG. I think he'd have to be that. I think the Clippers PG was better than OKC PG, but I think he should at least be OKC PG for the Sixers to get over the hump. I would say I mean, I thought it was a negative, but I think them not doing anything at the trade deadline as far as bringing in anyone, I think that's going to hurt the team because I still think they need some defense. I mean, our wing guys are more, I would say, offensive. Barlow, Oubre, I think they're more offensive guys. They're not really so much defensive, and I think that's what we're missing. I like Bona coming off the bench. He's also more defensive because Drummond and B at this point aren't defensive guys. But I do kind of like what they've got, and I think they should have maybe tried to bring in another shooter since we let go of McCain, which I thought was the biggest negative. But I think that they should have done something at the trade deadline. Maybe get another playmaking guard also. There was Lonzo Ball out there. Could have got him. I think that, I think so far, I think the Sixers can go far. And overall, for the second half of the season, I do think I think they're going to make top five. Well, I think they're going to be in the 4 to 6 range, yeah. So I think they'll stay out the play in. As far as the playoffs go, unfortunately, I'm seeing another second round exit out of this. I really hope that's not the case, but I'm really, really starting to see second round exit. Uh, as right now, I can't see them beating the Celtics. I can't see them beating the Knicks. I can't see them beating Detroit. I can't see them beating even the Cavs at this point, since they made a move and got Harden. I don't know who of the top 4 the Sixers can beat in the second round. So I'm hoping they get that mm, maybe 4 or 5 spot and get the Raptors, hopefully. But for the first round. But other than that, I don't know, man. I really hope this ain't one and done. If it's one and done, then that's a bigger problem. And something's gonna have to happen. But I do think they'll get out the first round. I think there'll be a second round exit. Ceiling maybe Eastern Conference Finals. But since they haven't been there since 2001, I don't know. I can't really say that I can see that happening. I definitely think I think it's gonna be a second round exit season, unfortunately. Sixers fans, basketball fans, please let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again.